hold on. Let's. Can I hear that again? All right, one more time. I could do that. See? I got it. Michiru's cooing nasally to herself. It's not particularly pleasant to listen to, but then again, humming is one of the few forms of musical expression that exists solely for the satisfaction of the performer. Sometimes it's a natural overflowing of happiness in a moment of relaxation, but other times it's an attempt to calm the nerves in a moment of crushing stress. I don't know which psychological state has given rise to Michiru's song, but I do know how I can subtly manipulate her mood. Oh god. I sneak up behind Michiru and softly synchronize my voice with her song. And now I begin to gradually alter the melody, keeping every individual change small enough so that she won't catch on. We're a shithead. Michiru spins around flustered. Her face reveals sheer, uncomprehending bewilderment. By slowly changing my upbeat melody into a grim funeral march, I guide her own song down the same dark path. But my victim clearly doesn't realize what I'm doing. Because she's dumb. Hey, something the matter?
いや、どうもしてないんだけど、明るい気持ちだったのに、すごく陰鬱な方向に引っ張られたような気がして。
That was really easy, actually. Wonder if that actually works in real life. I've never actually done that to somebody. Oh, that a pity.
あんた、何もしてないわよね。
Oh, of course not, of course not. Anything? Who? Me? Like what?
何もしてない。
It's like, come on, Michiru, I can't change the way you do things. Despite its inherently subtle nature, subliminal manipulation of this sort can dramatically influence human behavior through its effects on the subconscious. So I knew about subliminal, messages and stuff, but I didn't know that would, you can actually change someone like that so quickly. For example, I can persistently hold eye contact with Michiru as we speak. This can be mildly intimidating in its own right, but the effect increases significantly when I wait for her to blink before doing the same. By quickly opening my eyelids before her, Michiru would soon be under the illusion that I never blink. What's more, it's very rare for anyone to consciously notice this is taking place. Instead, a nagging sense of unease grows in the back of their mind. Use enough of these tricks, and outright psychological manipulation is possible. But this time, the humming game proved sufficient for my objective of screwing with Michiru.
なんだか調子狂っちゃうわね。
Oh, well, I kind of feel bad. Yeah, sorry about that.
なんであんたが謝るのよ。
I don't know.
やっぱり何かしたの。
No, shut up. You're stupid. I didn't do anything. You really have to be more specific. What are you accusing me of?
それがわからないから困ってるんでしょ。とにかく許さないからね。
You can't prove anything. I've done nothing. Michiru jabs her forefinger in my direction, her eyes smoldering with aggression. Why get so bent out of shape over something like this?
別に四角じゃないわよ。普通でしょ、普通。
I don't know, you kind of always do the thing where you're yeah, you're fucking, she always does this thing where she's sticking out her hip and you know what I'm talking about. True, but that's not a good thing. You know, someone once said that relationships are like a mirror.
自分の態度が相手に反映されるってこと？
Well, exactly. That's how mirrors usually work, you know. Your approach seems to involve repeatedly bashing your head against the glass. Planning to go to Looking Glass Land? Just so you know, Humpty Dumpty's currently sitting in the carton sitting on in a carton in my fridge.
何どういう意味よくわかんないんだけど。
Our awesomeness just isn't, it's just not going well for Michiru. Alright, I'll give you the short version. Michiru, you tend to treat others with all the friendliness and charm of a lollipop-sucking brat who's just been denied a new toy.
ムッキーこれは私の性格だから仕方ないじゃない。もう直しようがないのよ。
Your personality just kind of changes. I suppose not.
そうよ、仕方ないのよ。あんまりそういうこと言うとローリングそばとするわよ。
I'd rather not anything be in my face. I need my face. Michiru shadow boxes in my general direction while making little kapow sounds. Seems she has no idea what a rolling sobot actually is.
素直になる訓練をするのよさ。
Oh no.
マキナ
Where'd she come from?
チルチルは確かにツンデレだけど素直になったらきっと可愛い女の子になると思うのよ。というわけで素直になる特訓をしたらいいと思うのよさ。
We can rebuild her. We have the technology, Machina. The fuck are you even talking about, Machina?
そんなの嫌よ。私は私でいたいの。
Training, is it? What do you have in mind, partner in crime?
ちょっと聞いてる？無視しないでよね。
You're not in the conversation. Machina?
マイナスとマイナスをかけるとプラスになるでしょ。だから素直じゃない二人をくっつければ素直になると思うのよさ。
Alright. I like where your mind's at, but I still think that could go very, very, very wrong. Machina, my friend, you seem to have equated numerical multiplication with sticking people together. Are you sure the same rules apply?
うん、それはいいの。というわけで、ユミちゃんとチルチルをくっつけてみればいいのよさ。
One, I knew you were gonna say to bring Yumiko with her. Second, I think Michiru would get killed. Are you planning on literally tying them together with rope or something? Might prove a little tricky. I mean, I suppose gluing them together with phelonic resin is also an option.
そういうことなのよさ。ではチルチルには悪いけど、ちょっと気絶してもらうのよ。
Please have Machina just straight knock her out. Oh god, she is. Machina swiftly circles behind Michiru and delivers a sharp karate chop to the back of the head.
Yeah! あり
How can any of you not think Machina is like the best thing on the planet?
ちょっと何すんの？めっちゃ痛いんだけど。いや、テレビとかだとこれで気絶するのよさ。おかしいな。
It's that TV influence working its way in again.
おかしいのはあんたでしょ。いきなり首の後ろをチョップして、もし気絶でもしたらどうするのよ。
That was in fact the intention, yes.
いや、だからそれが目的で。あ、空飛ぶ円盤。
Oh no.
どこに？
Where?
だからなんなの？
She's beating the shit out of her.
おかしい
And then we're just like, Machina, let me handle it. Just annihilate Michiru. Michiru, I'm growing curious about this Yao Chi you keep mentioning. Friend of yours?
な。痛いってことよ。首に衝撃が走るとなぜか蛇行になるのよ。っていうかユージ、あんたマキナを止めなさいよね。
I'm not actually. This is fucking funny.
空飛ぶんでげ
Hey, if you keep falling for it.
えんでげって何
Oh my god, she keeps falling for it.
や
Bam!
ー
Oh,
やったか
did it work? Did it work?
いったーあんたいい加減にしなさいよね
Machina's so fucking serious about this.
あれれれおかしいなねえねえなんでテレビみたいに気絶しないの
Because, I mean, you can knock someone out that way. You just have to hit just right and perfectly, and it's not going to work because you're Michiru. Or, not Michiru, Machina. Holy shit. That's pure fiction. You're not going to knock anyone out that way unless you got the angle absolutely perfect. Even then, misjudge the force and you can end up doing irreversible damage. It's not something you should try at home, kids.
そうなのかそれはチルチルに悪いことしたのよさ
I give you props. You did try, and, well, I guess I could have been quicker about telling you myself about this stuff.
首の後ろがズキズキする
Shh, 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 shh. Listen, we're gonna work on this.
そうだあっちの方法は
Oh no, Machina. Okay. Well, I'm sure you've heard that a blow to the abdomen can be particularly effective, but
いやーみぞおちパンチうごー
she's done. But, as I said, you shouldn't be attacking someone's vital points for no good reason. You're running the risk of causing lasting harm.
あ
Now Michiru is quite literally the punching bag.
ーおーチルチル顔が真っ青になってるのよさそれどうやんの
Listen, Machina, you're cute, you're adorable, but if you do this to people, they are gonna beat your ass. No, Machina. It's not as though Michiru intentionally drained all the color from her face. She's simply experiencing temporary breathing problems as a result of the sharp impact to her abdomen. Don't you have something to say to her?
あそっかチルチルごめんよ
And then, as she's distracted, just BAM!
あ
I think she's trying to tell us something. As she isn't currently capable of speech, we should read her lips.
別に謝ってほしいわけじゃないんだからね
Perfect.
と言ってるのよさ
Exactly what Asun would say. Even under violent torture, her tsundere spirit remains unbroken. You must admit, this girl's got guts.
ズハーいい加減にしなさいよねなんでグーで腹パンしてんのよおらすき
How strong is Machina? Not enough to do any, it's enough to hurt Michiru, that's for sure.
そうじゃないのよさ私はただチルチルに素直になってほしくてそうしたら可愛い女の子になるんじゃないかなって
That wasn't the plan. The plan was to knock her out, drag her into a room with Yumiko, and lock him in. Like, that was the original plan!
私はこれでやってるんだから邪魔しないでよね
Michiru was so happy. Then we came along, and then Machina came along. Now she's having the worst day.
どうかなさいましたか
Sachi, knock Michiru out for us.
サッチそれがねチルチルが気絶してくれなくて困っているのよさ
Oh my god. Is this gonna happen? Please say this is gonna happen.
気絶後遺症が残ってもいいのであればではあるけど
Well, unfortunately, we do mind. Come on, Machina. You've given her a good beating already. I hardly think there's any need to render her unconscious, is there?
いやいや気絶してロープで縛るそれが今のチルチルには必要なのなんもかわいそうなことはないのむしろいいことなのよさ
Why do I... Do you have some aggressive tendencies here, Machina? I mean, either way, you're amazing and you're the best character in there ever, but...
いいこと？なるほど。それなら気絶させなくちゃいけないね。
Oh, you done did it, Machina. You said the words that needed to be said.
そうなのよ。サッチン、頼むのよさ。
Why is Michiru just standing there? Run! Run, you fool!
何よ。
Oh boy.
後遺症はダメだからと。
Scanning. Scanning. Looking for vital points. Sachi bot. Sachi stares fixatedly at Michiru, apparently puzzling over the best way to make her faint. Of course, Sachi's defining characteristic is her willingness to use any means necessary to achieve her ends, as Michiru is well aware.
ではここは一つバールのようなものでこじ開けてみましょう。
What? I mean, that would work.
どこ？私のどこ？
No, we're gonna smack the fuck out of you till you knock out.
頭です。では皆さん少々お待ちください。バールのようなものを用意させていただきますので、そうすれば激しい痛みできっと気絶するはずです。
She just reaches into her chest and pulls out a crowbar. It's like, holy shit, where'd you get that?
うん。
Oh my god. And, oh.
あれ？何もしていないのに気絶してしまいました。
Hooray! We've done it! Victory! Michiru lies collapsed on the floor, her nose twitching in terror. Seems she took it upon herself to lose consciousness before someone violently took it from her. A prudent choice from the perspective of damage minimization. Sachi, Michiru's kindly rendered herself unconscious for us, so I think the crowbar-esque tool is no longer necessary.
はい、そうですね。では、私はここで失礼させていただきます。
Well, I'll just be going then. Alright, Sachi. Before you go, I got a quick question.
はい、何でしょうか。
When you say crowbar-esque, what were you thinking of specifically? A crowbar?
それは、バールです。
Yup.
だったらバールでいいのよさ。なんでのようなものを付け足す
Machina's really upset about that.
の？出るかなと思いまして雰囲気が。それでは失礼いたします。
I see. A crowbar is certainly crowbar-esque.
長年の疑問は解けたけど、なんだか釈然としないのよさ。
Well, you know, Machina, now you have an unconscious Michiru ready to be tied up. Alright, now what do we do that Michiru is unconscious?
ひとまずロープで縛ってみるのよさ。ロープ。はい、銃と縄。
Fucking sweet.
ありがとう。
Sachi, we also need some glue. Or not glue, resin.
縛るときに縄の表面がトゲトゲして痛くないようにちゃんと蜜蝋でなめしてあるから大丈夫だよ。それじゃあね。
Nice. God, Sachi is like... she is on that ball. That girl's ready for anything. Have to admit, I didn't expect her to specifically have BDSM ropes lying around.
サチンは用意周到すぎてたまに怖くなるのよさ。では、ぐるぐるのぐるぐる、ポリポリのポリポリ。
Fucking dying. Well, this is pretty nice work. Rope bondage over the clothes has its own refined flavor. And you've got quite a respectable tortoise shell pattern over the bust there.
結構？ほどけないように念入りに縛ったらたまたまこの形になったのよさ。
You produced this fine piece of work without even realizing you were doing it? You must have seen the pattern somewhere. Either way, I think you have a definite talent for this. Might be a potential career path.
そうかな。嬉しいのよさ。それじゃあユミちゃんを探してくっから待ってて。
Alright. Oh, Jesus. Makina runs off somewhere, leaving me alone in the hallway with Michiru, who's tightly bound from head to toe in an intricately crisscrossed web of jute ropes. Come to think of it, I thought tying her to Sakaki was the whole point.
ちょっとあんた
What's up, Tortoise? Thought you were supposed to be unconscious at the moment.
これびっくりするぐらい恥ずかしいですけど
Well, now you can't get out. Yeah, I guess it would be. I don't think many students would have the guts to engage in tortoise-shell-style rope bondage in the hallways in their own school.
場所の問題じゃなくてねえこれほどいてよ
You sure about that? Once Makina gets back, she'll just call Sachi again. That seems problematic in its own way.
そうだけどこんな格好あんたに見られてるのも嫌なの
You don't want to deal with Sachi's crowbar. So you'd like me to untie you after all?
ほどいて早くほどいて
Oh, Makina would be real mad at me. Oh, you're being awfully polite and straightforward about your feelings.
ほどいてほしいわけじゃないんだからねだから早くほどきなさい
There we go. Now that's more soon. Humankind's lot is a sad one. Our lives are full of paradoxes.
早くしなさいよねユミちゃんいたから連れてきた
It's too late.
何どういうこと
I love the face Yumiko has when she sees this.
これはその松島さんそういう趣味があったの
Oh.
違うのそうじゃないの誤解なの言い訳できるような状態じゃないと思うんだけど本当に誤解なのねえ、ユージそうでしょあんたからも何か言ってよ
Oh.
風見くんこれもしかしてあなたがやったの
I actually didn't do anything this time. Nope. This happens to be Makina's work. She seems she's something of an expert.
イリスさんが
Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you are. After tormenting Michiru's body at length, Makina gave her a few final blows, then finished things off quickly by tying her up nice and tight.
そんな趣味の上に女同士で
Oh boy.
違うわよユージなんでそんな誤解を招くような言い方を
What the fuck did you expect from me?
イリスさんそれは本当なの何度も叩いた後に縛ってやったのよさ
Don't say it like that.
そうその個人の趣味にとやかく言うつもりはないけど公共の場所では遠慮してほしいわここは学校でしょ
Oh god. Sakaki's got a point. I have to agree.
ユージそれじゃ失礼するわね
No. Yumiko, we need you for the plan. No!
待って誤解だからねえユミコ榊さん
Well, that plan failed.
マキナさんこれほどいていただけませんでしょうか
Magina's like, nah!
素直になってるすごい私の考えは間違っていなかったのよさ
You've done it, Makina. Yeah, but as soon as she's out of those ropes, it'll be Piss City from then on in. Congratulations, Makina. You flipped her psychological switch. At long last, the true Michiru has broken free of her tsundere shell. You've done well, my little partner in crime.
はいその早く縄をほどいてください
There you go.
早
Now I'm gonna wring your little neck.
さあチルチル、これからは素直な人生を送るのよさ。
Go and soon no more.
まずユミコに説明してくる。マキナ、あんたの説教はそれからよ。
Don't you hurt my little Machina. If you gonna hurt her, you gotta go through me.
榊さん、誤解なの、誤解なんだってば。
Like Yumiko would ever listen to Michiru.
あれ、思ったより素直になってなかったのよさ。
You probably left too much slack in these ropes. Next time, tighten them up until you leave nice deep marks on her wrists, alright? Get her rope drunk, and I'm willing to bet she'll become a lot more obedient.
縄酔いって何？
I'll tell you when you're older. You're not even that much younger than me. Oh, you'll know it when you see it.
わかったのよさ。縄酔いさせる。
Holy shit, that's way worse. And thus, Machina demonstrated a brief glimpse of her hidden potential as a BDSM artist. But after Michiru's vigorous scolding, she would never again put that ability to use. I watched the promising glimmer of a rising talent slowly, quietly fade away, never to realize its true potential, but couldn't really bring myself to care. The end!
ちょっと変なこと言わないの。どういうつもりよ。
I'm monologuing. Weren't you off trying to clear your name with Skaki?
それより先にあんたに文句があんの。何よさっきの独り言は。
Don't judge my monologues. I do it all the time. Was I off base? You are planning to scold Machina, right?
するけど、その私のせいで才能の目が摘まれたみたいな表現やめてよね。
Well, she has talent. She has a lot of talent. Sorry about that.
本当に最低なんだけど。
But then again, didn't it feel really good when she finally untied the ropes?
はあ、気持ちいいわけないでしょ。バカじゃないの。
I feel like it would. Really, all that stagnant blood, laboring to circulate through your body under the pressure of the ropes, suddenly surged freely through your veins. I think that must have produced at least a slight euphoria as a psychological phenomenon. I myself once experienced a wave of indescribable pleasure just from loosening the belts on my arms after a pressure training session.
そんなことわかんないわよ。バカ。M じゃないからね。
She said that so quickly. Let me go back.
M じゃないからね。
Hmm?
M じゃないもん。
I didn't say you were. I think you're overthinking this.
今度あんたのことをしまってやる。
Oh, so now you're a sadist now. God damn it. So, he even says it! So you're a sadist.
違う。バカ。変態。
Oh, what a hopelessly confused individual. Can't even figure out her own sexual preferences. Did all that just happen? That was fucking ridiculous. A surprising number of people believe human beings were literally made by the hand of God. They reject the idea that our species evolved from apes as irreconcilable with their dogma. There's also a slightly less fundamentalist group that drops the religious language, but believes that same greater power must have guided this creation of humanity. This intelligent design, quote, quote, theory might seem like pseudo-scientific window dressing aimed at confusing the issue, but personally, I can't dismiss their argument so easily. Mainly because I find it very difficult to believe that millions of years of natural selection could have produced someone like my master. A designer with a nasty sense of humor seems far more plausible. If that woman happened to dig up a mysterious monolith from the depths of Jupiter, she would have probably taken it back to her kitchen and used it as a cutting board. What sort of evolutionary process could have produced her? My master sat cross-legged on my back as I labored through my daily set of push-ups. "Let there be light," she said, and lit her cigarette. Next, I heard a metallic pop, followed by the hissing release of carbon dioxide. "Let there be beer," she muttered, and downed the can in one gulp. You know, there's a lot of guys who say they don't want to become cogs in the machine. Thing is, though, nobody's irreplaceable. There's always someone else who can do what you can do. Thinking you're special is like walking around wearing a big fucking shiny polka dot bow tie. It's obnoxious for one thing, and it's only going to cause you grief. No shame in being a cog. Machines don't work without them. For the most part, the guys who figure that out are the ones who turn out decent. Man, just say that way. What's a decent guy like anyway? You and me, kid. Yeah, don't know many others. At the very least, we're a hell of a lot better than the ones pulling the strings. We all need our role in the machine. That's a fact everyone has to face eventually. You can't just crawl into a nice dark shoebox, cuddle an air freshener for 70 years, and call it a life. Sounds like a fucking boring life. We only take shape in relation to others. "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth," said my master, tossing nutshells into the distance, a sour excuse for a smile on her face. Oh.
さっちゃんってば遅いわね。
Oh boy. What's wrong? Something up with Sachi?
それがね、さっちゃんにお買い物頼んだんだけど全然帰ってこないの。
God damn it. Okay, well...
あんまり売ってないアイスを頼んだから遠くまで買いに行ってたら悪いなって思って。
God, I hate limited edition ice creams. By limiting the shipments to stores, they manufacture artificial shortages, creating the impression of overwhelming consumer demand. The limited availability builds hype, turning the product into a genuine hit. Classic pattern.
メーカーの戦略もあるかもしれないけど本当に美味しいんだってば。
What's the flavor?
私好きで切らさないようにしてたんだけどうかつにもストックが底をついちゃってね。黒ごまプリタツアイスクリンちゃん。
Black Sesame Super Swirl? I don't know how I feel about that. Never heard of it.
でしょうね。ユージは食べることにあんまり興味ないもんね。
Well, at least you know that about me. The way I see it, there are two varieties of food in this world. The type that's necessary for survival and the type that isn't.
ちゃんとしたご飯も食べないわけじゃないのにね。さっぱりしてるわね。
But they are indeed necessary for me to live. I'm just saying, fulfilling the basic nutritional requirements come first. If the meal happens to taste decent, so much the better. But that's a secondary concern.
もうあんたたちまた私の噂話してたでしょ。まったく迷惑なのよ。やめなさいよね。
You just... Well, one, we weren't really talking about you, and two, you eat like shit anyway.
でも私もあんたたちのこと考えてたんだけどさ。
Question mark, Space Marines?
よし、今のでツンデレ完璧。
We're always told that unique individuals are valued by society for their out-of-the-box thinking or whatever. Fact is, though, if you're too different from the rest of the pack, you're going to get shunned and pushed outside the loop. Perhaps Miss Chiru mistook that polite fiction for the way the world really works and concluded it would be wise to become as unique as humanly possible. If so, the girl's a sad byproduct of the mealy-mouthed times in which we live. You're a victim too, in a way. Hang in there, kid.
私何の被害にも遭ってませんけど。
You are
やめ
not.
てよね、そういうの。それはともかく黒ごまプリタツアイスクリンちゃんの話してなかった？
I still don't know how I feel about that.
そうそう、みちるも知ってる？ふふん、当然じゃないの。あまねあれ好きでしょ？実は私の
Oh, don't say that.
そう好きだからさっちゃんに買いに行ってもらってるの。 なの。そう、それは楽しみね。それじゃあ私はこの辺で。
Aww. Hold the phone there, Michiru. Aren't you gonna finish that sentence? You got a pretty nice what? Stamp collection? Stap infection? Stap. Every time I see STAP, no matter what, I always go stab. Staph infection? Staph infection collection? What?
そんなこと言ってないわよ。私のスタイルどうって聞きたかっただけよ。そうよ。ヘアスタイルの話がしたかったの。
That makes no fucking sense, Michiru. God, just stop it. Oh, that's it? Your hairstyle? It's exactly the same as always.
ちょっとユージってば分かってないわね。女の子が自分からそういうことを言い出すってことは少し髪を変えたってことじゃない。そうね。前髪切った？
God damn it. I can't.
いや、髪の毛は一切変えてないです。
Michiru, just fucking stop being soon for like 5 minutes.
じゃあなんでヘアスタイルの話したのよ。変わってないのに。
God damn. Instant angry.
それは今日も変わらず高水準なツインテールをキープしていて偉いから褒めなさいってことよ。
You just make people want to dislike you, don't you, Michiru? I'm willing to bet that Sachi does that for you.
違うわよ。そうだけど、でも私を褒めなさい。
Okay, maybe yes. Understood. I will now compliment you. In the process of maturing from infancy, human beings gain the motor skills necessary to make use of muscles previously beyond their control. That newfound ability to freely run around is so enjoyable that many toddlers can't sit still. The majority of children go through a phase of hyperactivity and fidgety impatience as they revel in their control of their bodies. The next step is the process of maturation. Involves developing the ability to restrain the impulse for restless movement. Hit my damn leg on my desk. Self-control, in other words. Accordingly, the fact that you can sit still long enough to have your hair tied up is proof that you aren't a child. You're a big girl now. Awesome. I'm very proud of you.
それって逆に子供扱いしてない？もうやんなっちゃう。バカ。
I'll just go do whatever the hell you were doing.
みちるってば何がしたかったのかしら。
Michiru's weird. And she's tries so hard. Haven't you given up trying to understand by now?
シャンシャン、サフランライス、サフランライスのおまんじゅう。
What are you doing, Makina? Just when we rid ourselves of a noisy blonde, someone singing like a drunken sailor arrives in her stead. If anyone's looking for an actress to play a siren whose voice drives men to dash their ships against rocks out of sheer irritation, I think we found a very suitable candidate.
陽気にアメリカンな感じにしてみようかしら。
Oh boy, what's she gonna say or do?
ベンジャミンさん、アメリカ生まれのおまんじゅう。これも違う。
She's obviously trying to do something.
やっぱり一人じゃ難しいのよさ。
Fuck, Makina. If I stay here, I'm going to get caught up in something stupid. This calls for subtle but immediately evasive action. I begin to quietly inch backwards along the lobby floor.
ちょっと待って、どこに行こうとしてるの？
No, I'm just adjusting. No matter how subtle one's movements may be, the intent to escape is truly difficult to hide.
さすがにわかるわよ。明らかに逃げようとしてるじゃない。
Damn it! I've been foiled again. I'm proficient at camouflage, concealment, and deception. But clearly stealth under zero cover conditions is a different beast entirely. I'll have to make this a subject for the future study.
ねえねえ、あまね、サッチン知らない？さっきから探してるんだけど、どこにもいないのよさ。
ああ、ごめんね。私がお買い物頼んでて外出中なの。
I'm surprised Amne just didn't go shopping herself like she usually does.
そうなの？なんだよ。サッチにお願いしようとしたのに、これじゃ計画が台無しなのよさ。
I mean,
もう先真っ暗なのよ。
I mean, it's not so bad. Maybe we can help you somehow. I don't know.
そんなに落ち込まなくても。
Was it really that important a request? I'm with Amne on this one. You're going a little overboard with the melodrama.
落ち込むのよさ。だって、
Just her. Oh my god!
じゃあこうしましょう。さっちゃんが戻ってくるまで手伝ってあげる。だから元気出して。
I think you may come to regret making that offer.
だってマキナがこんなに弱ってるなんてよっぽどのことじゃない。一肌脱がなきゃ。
I still. Alright, whatever you say.
ほらほらマキナ、手伝えることがあるなら言って。
だって。
She just says sing. I had to like zoom in on that.
もうちょっと大きい声でお願い。
歌って、私のために歌って。
Oh, are we all gonna be able to sing? Oh, sweet.
何それ、どういうこと？
さっき視聴覚室でテレビ番組のアーカイブライブラリを何気なく見てたのよさ。
Of course, it's something she got from TV. Fucking.
そしたらおまんじゅう屋さんのオリジナル CM ソングを作って豪華商品を当てようキャンペーンというのをやってたのよ。
See what you got yourself into, Amine. Something fucking stupid! Well, that explains the bizarrely pastry-themed song you were working on earlier.
頑張って作ってみたんだけど、音楽なインテリジェンスを感じられなくて、もっと魂が震えるような曲じゃなくちゃダメなのよ。
It's just for prizes.
こうなったらサッチンに頼もうと思ったのに、出払ってるって言うじゃないのよさ。だから代わりにあまね歌ってっていうか歌えよ。
God damn. And someone done snatched her away, and it was you! Just
い
fucking.
や、さすがにそんなこと急に言われても困るんだけど、オリジナル曲なんてすぐには作れないんじゃないかな。
I mean, it happens all the time. It's inspiration when you just, holy shit! You know what I mean?
やだやだやだやだ。CM ソングすぐ作って。私豪華商品を切望してるのよ。
Just sing. Amine, something. What's this prize you're so desperate to get your hands on? A postcard with the word winner stamped on the back?
そんなしょぼいものじゃないのよ。聞いて驚け。なんと商品は夢のシマウマ1年分。応募はインターネットで。
Oh, zebras? A year's worth of zebras. What are you gonna do with that many zebras?
シマウマ1年分？それって本当？
This is a scam, Machina. A scam.
溢れてるね。夢渦巻くよね。よくゼブラだよね。島。
I never knew Machina had that dream. I'm assuming it's pretty hard to raise a zebra in a normal household, so that price seems really unnatural for a contest advertised to the general public. In the first place, what does a year's worth mean? How many animals?
何が不自然か。大自然のライオンさん一家などでしたら喉から手が出るほど欲しがるのよさ。
So, It's 1 year's worth of zebra in the all-you-can-eat sense? I'm not sure how many lions would have seen that program, though. Do you really think they can handle submitting their applications online?
もちろんメールアドレスはライオン@110の O.com 肉球で文字が打ちにくいのが唯一の弱点ガオー
She's so innocent. Amine, I'm getting the feeling that Machina may have misheard somewhat.
私もそう思う。ねえマキナ、どんな内容だったか覚えてる？再現して説明してみて。
Of course she can. She's got that fucking super memory.
もちろんなのよさ。というわけでボンボレまんじゅう店の CM ソングを募集してます。最も素晴らしい歌を作ってくださった視聴者の方には快適なフライトでゆっくりお楽しみください。
Oh, I see where this is going.
アイスランドでオーロラ見放題株式会社ナイスフライトツーリストよりシマウマ1年分をプレゼントします。
But where are the zebras coming?
と言っていたのよさ。
Or rather, why at the end were they like zebras? She totally misheard. Machina, listen up.
何？
I don't think they actually said 1 year's worth of zebras at the end there. Maybe something like an Aurora viewing air trip to Iceland instead? Just guessing.
お？あ、そうか。確かに言ってた。シマウマのこと考えながら番組見てたからついうっかり。
I love her so much. She's great.
どんな種類のうっかりなの？全然違う。
ちょっと間違えちゃったね。一言も島も馬も言ってなかったのよさ。
She's just... Her brain is just very special. It works a different way than anyone else's brain does. Well then, the prize has shifted from zebras to auroras. Still interested in making a song for the contest?
馬に比べてロラではちょっとテンション上がんないけど、まあ作ってやってみてもいいかな。ハクションハクションもうあんたたちまた私の噂話してたでしょ。何度言えばわかるのよ。でも私も寂しくてこうして戻ってきたん。いえ、なんでもないわ。今の言葉は忘れてちょうだい。いやさ、忘れないでいいのよ。だが忘れて。よし、やっぱ完璧。
She's doing her best. Anyway, about the song.
ちょいなんで無視するのよ。おかしいでしょ。
I mean, Machiro with her humming the Nyan song, like... Sorry, but more than a tsundere, you're coming off as a blithering idiot with a pathological inability to make up her mind. Can't you be a little more subtle about this?
そんなに不自然だった？もっとナチュラルにいかなきゃ。身も心も。
Become one with the Zoon. Amine's eyes flash as she watches Machiro babble on. Even before she speaks, I can tell that she's decided to offer the perplexed girl forth as a sacrificial lamb.
ねえねえマキナ、せっかくだからミチルに作ってもらえば？
I mean, I said that, but she's an idiot, so...
何を？
なるほど。チルチルに歌わせるっていうのはいいアイディアなのよさ。
歌う？なんなのよ歌うって。
Oh man, I can't wait to hear about this one.
それじゃあ今からオーディションするから脱いだ服はそこのカゴに入れてほしいのよさ。
the fuck are you even talking about? I think Machina just says words and doesn't even know what they mean.
そこにカゴはないでしょ。そもそもどうして私が脱がなきゃいけないのよ。さらに言えば何のオーディションなのよ。謎が謎を呼んじゃってるじゃないの。それじゃあみちる、謎はあんたに任せたから頑張ってね。
And then I'm just like, it just so happens I have a basket right here in my hands.
ちょっと待ってよ。何をどう頑張るの。
Well, Omne dipped.
歌よ歌を頑張ってほしいのよさ。
Give us your best fucking song, Michiru.
歌を歌えばいいの？私が？
そうなのよさ。チルチルもロラに興味あるでしょ。
Come on, hit me with your best shot. Like that one song.
ロラ？
そうロラ、馬じゃなくてロラ、わかる？
Not zebras.
もちろんわかるわよ。馬じゃない方のロラでしょ。知ってるに決まってるじゃない。そうね、あれはね、すごく興味あるわね。
Michiru, you just try so hard and you're just so dumb.
だよね、ビラビラーンってしてるしね。
ビラ、そうね、ビラビラよね。そこがいいのよね。
The best part. That's the best part.
え？そこがいいの？
そこが、そうよ。そこがいいのよ。ビラビラがいいのよ。
ねえチルチル、本当にロラのこと分かってる？
I mean, she would if you actually fucking said what you're talking about.
わかってるに決まってるでしょ。むしろ隠してたけど、私こそがロラですもの。じゃーん。
Holy shit, you're an aurora? In the sky, just...
チルチルってロラだったの？
She doesn't even know what it means.
そうよ。チルチルのロラはビラビラだったのよ。なんだかすごい抵抗あるフレーズなんだけど。
Troopy Rora! I'll be going now if you don't mind.
ダメに決まってるでしょ。もうちょっととどまっていなさい。
God damn it. Okay, well, just listening to this conversation giving me a serious headache. But if you insist, I guess I'll endure it for a little longer.
じゃあチルチルはロラだけど、ロラのためにオリジナルソングを歌うのよさ。
そうね、ロラのためにオリジナル。そうね、歌わないとね。歌うわよ。しっかり聞いてなさいよね。
God, Machiru's like expression changes constantly, 90% of the time. Also, we've had amazing Machiru or Machina moments this whole fucking time.
そういえば私、昨日からオリジナルソングの一つでも作って一発歌いたい気分だったのよ。ちょうどいいタイミングだったわ。それじゃあコン歌うわよ。
Come on, we're waiting. We're waiting.
そうだ。あんたたちのために歌ってあげるわけじゃないんだからね。
There you go. I was waiting for it. Can't do without the formalities, huh? However utterly pointless they may be.
ではでは。
Give us your best shot.
拍手ぐらいしなさいよ。
Oh, for the love of God, you haven't even done anything deserving.
パチパチ。
Clappity clap.
ではでは。
Okay, there you go.
どんな感じの歌詞がいいの？
甘さが伝わるやつがいいのよさ。
甘いのね。わかったわ。
This is gonna be the worst thing I've ever heard, isn't it? But Chiru, do you really understand? When she says sweetness, it's because this song is for a past.
ちょっと黙ってて。今歌詞考えてるから。よし、できた。行くわよ。
Scanning for lyrics.
では。
Here we go.
いずれドリーミング、私の心はマイハー。放課後、あなたを待ってる大火の裏。
Oh boy.
好き、キス、やだ、won't you。憧れちゃうのよ、南風。からの東風。最終的に無風。
ポカーン。
歌い切ったわね。
Machiru, my friend.
何よ、これで満足したでしょ。
Well, my apologies. It seems our explanation was insufficient. We needed you to come up with an advertising jingle for a pastry manufacturer called Bonbor.
え？
You see, the company's trying to find a song for their next commercial with an Aurora viewing tour as the grand prize. Machina's hoping to win the contest. That was the whole point of the entire exercise. Get fucking destroyed. When Machina asked you for lyrics expressing of sweetness, she wanted you to describe the flavor of maju bun, not come up with saccharine pseudo-poetry. Accordingly, the original song you just offered us was an utter waste of effort. You have covered yourself in disgrace, and the world would be a happier place if none of this had ever happened. My condolences.
ギャー恥ずかしすぎる。ローラってオーロラのことだったの知ってたけど。
Now you know, and she's losing her mind.
もうそんな変な歌じゃローラがもらえないのよさ。別にそんなに欲しいわけでもないけど。
Machina was all in for those zebras, though. Like, she wanted all those zebras.
チルチルには心底がっかり。何ウォンチューってなんだかテンション下がったのよさ。あ、もう帰っていいよ。
God damn. You can leave my presence.
うっさいわね。ちゃんと説明しないあんたたちが悪いんでしょ。何でもいいから歌えってことかと勘違いしてたわよ。
I don't know if that would even classify as sweetness or anything, really.
むふー。
そもそもなんで私が歌わなきゃいけないのよ。ユージが歌えばいいじゃない。
You think I got a singing voice? I got a great one.
そうよ、私にやらせたんだからあんたも歌いなさいよね。ふふふ、嫌だとは言わせないわよ。
No, I don't mind. Here it goes. There's lots of manju out there, but ours are made with care. So if you really want the best, you'll want to put us to the test. Here and there might be pretty fair, but just put them to the test, and ours will prove the best. Bonbor brand manju. They're the best. Something along those lines.
何よそれ、完璧じゃない。私が歌う 必要なかったじゃないの。
God damn it! I knew we were awesome at singing! Oh my god! Pop music in general tends to be pretty formulaic, and advertising jingles in particular usually have fairly simple, catchy patterns. I just combined a few of those. Also, I totally know that wasn't like a pop thing that I was singing. I tried to do it in not that sort of way just to make it even funnier.
ほんと最初からこうしておけばよかったね。チルチルが無駄に恥をかいただけだったのよさ。
We would have asked her anyway after that, wouldn't we?
もう信じられない。私帰る。
But I'm leaving!
山に
The mountains, the fuck?
部屋によ。
I'm going to the mountains.
山の
山に部屋はない。
There's caves, those count as rooms.
山にも部屋はあるよね。山小屋とかさ。あるもん。あるじゃん。
I'm with you on this one, Machina. That's not what she's really upset about. I think our good-natured ribbling may have angered her somewhat.
ありゃりゃ、チルチルを傷つけちゃったのよさ。
Quite possibly. But does it really even matter? I think it's more accurate to say we gave her the opportunity to disgrace herself. The more serious damage to her ego was entirely self-inflicted. For a person with a standard capacity for embarrassment, that level of humiliation might have inspired a suicide attempt on the spot. Thank God she's too stupid to know much in the way of shame.
あまねさん、お買い物お待たせしました。あれ？
Holy shit, Sachi, you missed a lot of wackiness.
あ、サチ、いいところに来たのよ。今ね、チルチルがご立腹みたいなんだけど、代わりに謝ってもらってもいい？
Fucking Sachi, everyone's errand girl, doing literally everything.
それは構わないけど、今はあまねさんにお届け物をしている最中だから、その後になってもいい？
It's like, no, it has to be done right meow! Right meow!
あまねの頼みなら後回しにしても大丈夫。本人もそう言ってたし。
Oh my god, you little lying sack of shit! Oh my god!
それならそうするけど。
それじゃ、チルチルをよろしくなのよ。
God, she ran away, plain and simple.
風見さん、私うまく事態が把握できていないのですが。
Trust me, I don't necessarily understand myself. But Sachi's naturally confused, so I provide a brief summary of the circumstances.
なるほど、そういうことだったんですね。
After a moment of silent contemplation, Sachi seems to have reached a conclusion.
それはおそらくあまねさんが安請け合いしてしまったのが原因だと思います。だとしたらあまねさんにも謝っていただいた方がいいかもしれません。
Well, maybe?
もちろん買い物に行っていた私にも責任はあります。おそらく7割弱は私の責任です。
Slightly less than 70% her fault. She wasn't here. I'm not surprised to hear you say that, but I have to disagree.
8割強ですか？
Way less. Try like a 0. No, your responsibility is pretty close to 0. I think we should probably have Amane own up to this one.
はい、それはそうですね。それが誠意というものです。みちる様に不愉快な思いをさせてしまったわけですし、あまねさんには謝っていただきます。しかし、マキちゃんから頼まれた以上は、私も一緒に謝らせていただきます。
Okay. In that case, shall we drag Amane along and make it a group apology?
はい、わかりました。
It's just like...
というわけで、みちる様に謝っていただけませんか？私も一緒に謝らせていただきますので。
Amane's already got like a fucking just... She's got like an irritated face. I don't feel like I need to do this. God damn it. That'd be me though, to be honest.